I used to see the world in shades of black and white. Now I am more concerned about seeing what's wrong or right. No, I don't care about petty things like if you were born on the wrong or right side of the tracks. More like, are you wrong or right for putting those kids in school on a track? Relegating some to targets, putting a bullseye on their backs. I'm tired of waking up full in a world where the majority does not have enough to eat. My mind wrestles with visions of starving nations, and it's getting harder for me to sleep. Worried about the American seeds we are sowing and those that we will reap. But if you view yourself as a global citizen, then some troubles begin to seem so small. In that same token, unspoken heroes and heroines begin to stand tall. No longer is dreaming limited to Dr. King, and not only in America did freedom ever ring, or as if blonde-haired, blue-eyed men can be the only representation of a supreme being. Just pause for a moment, and you'll see what I mean. Dogs get beaten and people go to jail. People get dogged and we say, oh well. Let me repeat that. Dogs get beaten and people go to jail. But when the spirits of people are broken, we fail to act, that is, as if it's not our concern. People, when will we learn? Now, I don't hate animals, nor do I condone acts of violence. I'm just questioning why, when it comes to the abuse of people, so many sit in silence. We're only as strong as the weakest link in our chain. When you examine our DNA, we are 99.9% the same. Man-made things like religion, race, and sexual orientation. Raised with a silver spoon in your mouth, or farming the land on a plantation. Were your ancestors born in this country, or part of some great migration? Republican, Democrat, what's your affiliation? Crips, Bloods, or some other larger warring nations? It's wearing down my patience, adding to my frustrations. Life is supposed to offer so much more than this. So bury me face down so my behind they can all kiss. Cause if this is the best that we have to give, then I overstand the pain of those who no longer want to live. And like the South did to the North at the end of the Civil War, I kind of concede that while I have done my best, I may not be able to meet the need for the people who claim to love me most. The passes of the culture that I hold so close may be the cause of so much pain. So I withdraw and choose to refrain. No longer do I want to be in the game. It's hard to win because the rules never stay the same. Just when I think I have it figured out, fear, anger, and hatred yell out, surprise, and make me doubt myself, my wealth, my weight, my height, and the color of my skin. With all of this turmoil, I might just miss the friend I could have had. No, I should have had. Can't just walk away and say, oh, my bad. You were different, and I was afraid. The world misses out as we get played like characters on Shakespeare's stage. To be or not to be is what they asked. Like Paul Laurence Dunbar, we wear the mask that grins and lies, it hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. It's hard to keep my eyes focused on the prize. A world where people are judged by the content of the character that they present, instead of being limited by the physical qualities and taught to resent. A place where diversity is more than a word. A time when the voices of the children can still be heard. A future where bigotry is absurd. I used to see the world in shades of black and white. Now I'm more concerned with helping the world to become right. Diversity.